Okay, here's the setup I got. I got a rated 400 CFM kitchen exhaust hood, and I've mounted a box to it. There's an 8-inch by 12-inch hole in it, so that's 96 square inches. So if we know the pressure inside the box relative to the outside, and we know the size of the opening, then we can calculate how much flow is going through the box, and then that's how we can calculate the CFM of the hood. So I got two setups here. One, RedCalc is a online app, actually the government purchased. But if I know the pressure, so I can measure the pressure right here at negative 2.8. I've got 2.9 in for the pressure. Altitude, air temperature, opening is 96 cubic inches, 96 square inches, calculates 178 CFM. So if you have a lower cost manometer, you can calculate this. The RetroTech has a built-in feature on channel B here. So this clear hose is also measuring the pressure right next to it. So on channel B here has a flow box set to 96 square inches. It's measuring 174, so it's calculating about the same. So 174 CFM out of a 400 CFM fan. This exhaust fan does have a makeup air system. It's a passive system, so there's a pressure switch up inside the cabinet. So this measures the pressure, which triggers a switch. That switch opens up that exhaust damper, so the 6-inch exhaust allows passive air to flow in. That 6-inch exhaust is admittedly undersized because the house is under a negative 20 pascal pressure difference with the kitchen hood running. So this is measuring outside pressure relative to inside pressure. And you can see we're negative 20 pascals with the hood running, even with the 6-inch passive makeup air system on. All right, so now I got the door open. Go check the pressure. We're down to 0, basically, right around 0 pascals of pressure. So the house is under equal pressure to the outside, and that changed our flow by not very much. It's at 196, 195, somewhere in there. So it only went up around 15 CFM difference. All right, here's the setup we have now, same box. I've got a duct blaster on it, so it's acting as a powered flow hood. So what this is doing is it's equalizing the pressure inside of here. You can see this is 0, which means the pressure outside in the room and the pressure inside that box is equal. And then it's measuring the flow through the powered flow hood, or the duct blaster, by running a fan, equalizing the pressure, and then measuring the flow. So this is telling us we have 195 CFM with the door shut and the house is probably under a negative 20 pascal pressure difference right now. So this is probably the most accurate way to do it, because this is a highly calibrated fan measuring how much flow is going through it, and we have very little leakage around that box. All right, I did want to show how tight this is sealed up. So this is a smoker, and you can see there's very little leakage around these edges. Nothing's being sucked in. There's a little bit right on the top here. Not much. Nothing's really being sucked in here. And then along the back, there's nothing's being sucked in. Along the back, nothing. So there's very, very little leakage here. It's all trying to go towards the fan, unfortunately. So now I'm going to open the door, and this should go up a little bit. But not much. Maybe around 9 CFM. We're at 204 CFM. So a 400 CFM fan, by the time you put some duct work in it, you're down around 209 CFM.